Hi everyone. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with how yesterday went. Um, my cousin Haley came over and we had a blast. We talked a lot. We went down my driveway to my aunt's house and decided we were gonna go swimming. Well, 10 minutes, maybe 20, after we got into the pool, it decided it was gonna start thundering. So we waited to see if it was gonna pass. It did not. It just kept getting darker, so we made the wise decision to get out of the pool because it would be my luck I would get struck by lightning. Yay, luck! Okay, and so right as we got up to the house, it had already blown over some stuff and it was really dark, so I was like, I'm glad we came up here when we did. We got inside, changed clothes, I started eating dinner, and just as I started eating, the power went out. So it started getting hot. Chicken pens outside started blowing over, so chickens were getting loose. So we had to go run out there, catch them, pick the pens up. There's still some out there that are down, but hopefully all of them are okay. I have not been outside yet. Um, so that was a rush. The wind was blowing so hard I could not open my front door. I had to force it open, and I'm not very strong, so that kind of sucked. But we were going to see how long it took for the power to come back on. We had already called the electric company. Me and Haley sat in my room and we talked about a bunch of weird stuff that normal people probably wouldn't talk about. But we're close enough so that we can be weird. And it was fun. I got to laugh and I was smiling and just talked about whatever. And she was gonna stay until the power came back on. But then it was 9 o'clock. So she was like, I have to go home. And I was like, all right. So she went home and she had made the joke, watch, when I leave, the power's going to come back on. Well, it didn't. So we had candles, we had flashlights, and it was still getting hot. Everybody's phone was dying. Mine had like 16%. My mom's had like 2. It was horrible. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go to bed. And because it was so hot, I just tossed and turned and could not sleep. I had my door open, nothing was helping. So then about 3:30 this morning, the power decided to come back on. So I was like, yay, I can turn my fan on now. And when the power came back on, my TV came on, my lights came on. Basically every light in the house came on. So it was close time for my mom to get up for work because she gets up around 4:30. So she had about an hour left to sleep, and nobody slept good. Nobody could breathe. So, needless to say, I'm very tired today. Everyone is. And so, it kind of sucks. I've been laying in bed, watching movies. I finally got to watch Red Riding Hood again with the girl that plays off of Mamma Mia. It's one of my favorite movies. It was really good to watch it again. I cuddled with my dog, who is currently sleeping under the blankets. I don't know how he breathes under there. My pit bull yesterday was absolutely terrified. She hates thunderstorms. Dogs are cool because they can hear thunder and stuff from like miles away. So we'll know when one's coming because she'll start panting and shaking really bad. So yesterday, for over an hour, she shook and she panted and drowned my bed with drool. Thank you, Mary Jane. There's nothing you can do to help her when it comes to that, and because we're going to be getting her trained to be my service dog for my seizures, which actually costs a lot of money because you have to pay for the tag, you have to pay for the vest, and registration, period. And then you have to pay to have them trained. You can train them yourself to a certain extent, but otherwise you need a professional trainer. So that's probably going to cost a lot too. And we realized, well, if we do get her registered and she does get trained, we're going to have an issue. If I'm at home alone or if I'm out with her and a thunderstorm comes or is coming, she's not going to be any good to me. She's not going to be good use because she's going to be panting and shaking and scared. So she's not going to be able to let me know that if I'm about to have a seizure or if I'm like about to pass out. Sorry. So I want a new service dog. I want a big dog. I want a German Shepherd. I want a Husky. I want like big dogs. Don't get me wrong, I love my little dogs. I do, but I want a new service dog that'll be able to help me through all situations, including thunderstorms. My mom will not let me get another big dog because she's like, well, Mary Jane's not going to like it. Okay, she's not going to like it if it's a female. She doesn't like big females. But if it's a male, then one, they'll get along. Two, she'll have someone to play with that's big enough. She can't really play with the little dogs because she's too big and she's a little more rough. So, I want a big dog. And because my dog was the one that was put down, I think I should be the one to choose the next dog. But I don't get to. Mom decided she wanted a Pomeranian, and that's going to be my brother's dog as long as he takes care of it, which will probably be for a few months, and then he'll stop. It's probably going to be a while before we get it. First, we have to find someone who has some, because there's no animal shelters that have Pomeranians. And I feel like we should get a dog from an animal shelter, like from the pound, because they don't have a home. They were abandoned. I think we should get a dog that's been abandoned, that needs the love. All animals need love, don't get me wrong. But I just feel like we should get one from the animal shelter, one that has been given up or has been found because somebody left it. And I do believe that, and I wish I could choose which dog because I do want a big dog who, like I said, who's going to be there, who's going to be able to help me through all situations. My little dog, Peanut, may not like it so much, but he'd get over it. He's not as bad as my other dog was, the one that was put down. He's not as aggressive. I think he would actually get along. He'd have someone to play with too, even though the dog is bigger. But I feel like he'd kind of treat the big dog like Mary Jane and just lay on him. And I can deal with a big dog in my bed. I can because I sleep with my dogs. None of them sleep in cages. They don't sleep outside. I don't believe in having outside dogs, but whatever. So, I want a big dog. I want another dog that I can put in my bed and cuddle with. I can cuddle with Mary Jane, but she likes to sleep at the foot of the bed, and she just I don't know. I can't explain it. I love Mary Jane though. She's so sweet. But like I said, Mom will not let me get one. She just doesn't want to bring another big dog into this house. She's like, we already have 3. We don't need another big dog. I think we do. I want one. If Bullet can come in here, and Mary Jane loves Bullet, he's a male, and she likes to play with him, that's when she gets exercise. She has someone to play with. She goes outside and runs, which Mary Jane does not run because she is fat and lazy and sleeps all the time. But I feel like if we had another big dog, then she'd get to do that again. And she would get along, and Bullet's not here. So she doesn't have anyone. I'm about to fix my computer because my foot is going numb. Oh no. Okay, so, but Bullet is not here. He is also, I think, a pit bull too. Pit bull, bulldog, something. He is sweet. He likes attention too, and he's weird the way he lays sometimes because both of them lay like a frog. Their legs are straight out. It's funny, but he's not here, so she doesn't have anyone to play with because she can't play with the little ones because she's too big. And like when dogs play, they'll snap sometimes, and she could easily bite one of my dog's head off. And we don't want that, so maybe one day Mom will let me get a big dog of my choice. But for right now, probably not. Today is also a day I am very irritable, so I will probably stay in my room so that I don't get attitudes with anybody and I don't get in trouble. Because, when you don't get a lot of sleep, I got probably 4 hours of good sleep, somewhat. But when you don't get enough sleep, you're irritable, and plus, I don't know, I'm a girl, so I guess that's just part of me. But because my mom also didn't get a lot of sleep, she's going to be irritable. My brother's going to be irritable, my aunt, everybody. So I think it's best for me to stay in my room. Otherwise, it's just going to be bad. And I do not feel like dealing with that today. So I'm going to stay in my room. If they need me to do something, I'll do it. Like, my grandmother needs me to do something. My mom is at work right now. Like, I'll do it. But otherwise, I would like to stay in my room so I can just keep to myself. I can just watch TV. I can be on my computer. I can draw and color, which I've been drawing a good bit lately. I drew a really cute elephant, and it's adorable. It's on my hand. I don't know if you can see that very well. It's very cute. I drew a penguin and these weird love things. I don't know how to explain them. But, so I've been working on drawing. That's a stress reliever too, like draw and listen to music. I enjoy drawing on myself. Like, I will draw all down my legs, on my arm, on my wrist. You can't really see it now because it's about done wiped off. Mom's like, stop drawing on yourself. Why are you drawing on yourself? Why not? It comes off eventually. I mean, it's Sharpie, but it comes off eventually. And to me, I just like drawing on myself. I don't know why. I guess it makes me feel like, oh, hey, I have tattoos. So, and that's what I want for Christmas, I think. I'd like to have it sooner, but I want a tattoo. I know it's probably going to hurt a lot. And it would also depend on what tattoo my mom would allow me to get and where. Because, like I said, I want the tribal band. I want the puppy dog print, paw print. I don't know where I'd get that one. Probably like on my ankle, or I would get it behind my ear. But I think with my seizures, that would be really bad. And they say down here doesn't hurt as bad. But once you get up here towards where most of the bone is, that it hurts really bad, and the vibration would probably cause me to have a seizure. So that's probably not the best place. And like I said in my other video, they make makeup to cover it up, so that wouldn't be an issue. Plus, if you get a tribal band, if you look and see, a lot of t-shirts or short sleeve shirts, as you can see, they cover a lot. So if I got it up here, it would be covered up for the most part anyway. So I don't see the big deal. I don't think Mom wants me to get one. She actually yelled at me the other day when I was telling my grandfather the stuff that I wanted. like the tattoos and the piercings, and she just like started yelling at me, saying that I'm going overboard and that she doesn't know who I'm trying to be or not trying to be, but that I need to chill out. And I'm just like, I've wanted tattoos since I was little. I've wanted piercings since I was little. And it's expressing myself. What is wrong with that? I don't think it's going overboard. I'm not getting an entire sleeve and having 20 tattoos from head to toe or like covered in tattoos, so I don't see the big deal. I mean, I can't get a lip ring because I want the one that goes right there in the middle. Mom says no. Grandma says no. Regular lip rings, I think they're cute, but I can't get one. They leave scars. If you start to do modeling again, there's going to be a hole there. There's going to be a scar there. I don't plan on doing modeling for the rest of my life. I already said that. I think I should be able to get what I want. And, like, you can always take it out. Like, I have my cartilage pierced. You can't tell. Yes, you can tell where I have my belly button pierced. But that's okay. I mean, you can't see where I had my tongue pierced. You can kind of see where I had my nose pierced because it's still there. But, like, I don't know. I just feel like it would be fine. I plan on getting my tongue pierced again. Hopefully they can go through it the other direction so that it doesn't go through the same scar tissue, so it won't pinch, I guess, this time. I want my belly button re-pierced. I kind of want the double piercing where it's like up top and at bottom. I want my cartilage pierced again. On the other ear, I want the industrial, that bar that goes through. I said that really hurts though, so I don't know if I'll get that, but I feel like a tattoo would probably hurt worse. Let me think. What else do I want? I think right now that's all the piercings, so I don't think it's a big deal. And right now I don't have any tattoos, but like I said, I don't plan on getting them from head to toe, like going overboard. Yes, there are places you can get a tattoo where no one will see them, but where's the fun in that? The tattoos I want have a meaning. The tribal band is for Jeremy. He had one, so that represent him. Mom was like, I don't want you getting a tribal band. You just get a bullfrog behind your ear, because that's what she used to call him. I don't know why. It's a weird nickname, I guess. I'm like, but I don't want that. So I do plan on getting the tribal band. I'm not gonna go all the way around because they say once it gets like to the back that it hurts really bad. And Jeremy, he refused to get it all the way around because of the pain. I could get the paw print on my ankle that can be covered up with socks or pants or whatever. They say tattoos on the top of your feet hurt really bad. So I don't know if I'll get one on the top of my feet. And they say on your back, pretty much everywhere hurts. But I think it'd be okay. I could deal with the pain everywhere other than like my head and like my fingers, I think. Like people that get the tattoos on the inside of their finger, I feel like that would hurt really bad. A tattoo that I do not understand why you would get it. I know some sororities, they're like, oh, you have to do this if you're going to be in a sorority. Where they get the tattoos on the inside of their lip. That is so stupid. No offense to anyone who has it, but why? Is it just so you know it's there? Are you going to walk around just like holding your lip down, showing people what it says? Like, it doesn't make any sense. But I guess I realize I'm kind of ranting a little bit, not much, but I think it'll be okay. I think I'm going to go back to watching movies and chilling with my dog So you all have a great day, and I will see you later.